Good evening. Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well. I was going to say it's Friday night. It's not even Friday. What am I talking? I'm so tired. I just got home from work, so bear with me. I just got home. I've been out since 7:45 this morning. So I just got home. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. Because I sure am. Hello, Diane. How are you, love? How are you? I hope all is well. I've missed you these last few days. I haven't seen you. How you been? How's everything going? Is everything going all right? I just came on real quick. Oh, so you've been busy as well? Yeah, I've been busy. It's been a busy week. I got new kids. Well, I got new clients this week, so I'm just tired. And paperwork up the wazoo. So, it's just life, right? I know. Join the club. Oh, I know. I was thinking on getting another job, actually. Oh, you're down with paperwork? Oh, are you? No. Me neither. I hate paperwork. Well, it doesn't, like, I wouldn't be so irritated only if it wasn't, like, medical billing, because we do a lot of medical billing. So, insurance billing sucks. That's all I have to say. Like, you gotta write certain words, and it's like, it is what it is. I was going through some cards, and then I'm going to bed. Because I have to, I'm busy tomorrow. Lucas is taking the car, because his is not on the road yet. So yeah. It is hot. It was 80 degrees here. It was nice, finally. Instead of snow or... Actually, it was raining. Let me stop. It was raining. It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was raining. So it's going to be 80 all week. Hopefully, I get to go to the creek this weekend. Hopefully. Hopefully, I'll get to enjoy being outside in my creek and just looking at the water. Hopefully. I want to buy like one of those kayaks. That's what I want to get. Yeah, I want to go enjoy the water. Well, not in the water, but I want to just sit by the water and let the kids swim. I just want to enjoy it. You know? I just want to enjoy it. My hair is crazy today, but whatever. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did it this morning. I'm happy that I cut it. I'm not happy that I cut it too much, but it had to be cut. It'll grow again. Just take some vitamins and it'll grow back up. So, thanks, Mr. Handsome. Are you handsome? Are you? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, nobody was on last night. You missed her. It was crazy because I haven't heard from you, Diane. So I was like, you know what? I was like, nobody. We should pray for Diane. And look, you came on tonight, so it was pretty neat. It was neat. What, British? You want me to talk British? You want me to talk some British? I could talk some British. You know what? That's so crazy you're talking about Ashley. I don't know how Ashley's doing, actually. I haven't seen her on. I don't know. Hopefully she's well. I know. Remember, I said she was going to pop early. So. She might have that baby early. I don't see her going full term. I don't see her going straight through 9 months, especially with triplets and all her health issues. Probably not. I give her probably about like 6.5, 7, if that. Hey, Abby. Hello, everybody that's coming in. So yeah, no, I haven't heard from her. You can go to, well, what's going to happen if she does have the babies early, Diane? What's going to happen is that they're going to be in like incubators for at least for a while, because they're going to have to feed the babies, so she might not get the babies probably for a while, until they're grown enough and they gain enough weight. So she goes between 6.5 and 7 months. They're going to keep the babies. So she's going to have to go back and forth, visiting the babies, and it's just going to be a lot for her, especially she already has twins. So. Oh, hello, Doc. Hello. How are you? Thanks. So yeah, I'm glad you're great. So let me throw some cards. Actually, I want to throw some chakra cards and see what we have. Am I single? Yes, I'm single. I'm not looking. I'm single and I'm not looking. I am single and not looking. No, I'm not looking. Yeah, cards don't lie. You're right. You're right, Ray. You're exactly right. They don't. I learned that the hard way. I've learned that the hard way. Oh, can you? Nope, I'd rather stay single. I like being single. I've been single for 9 years. Like, I don't know. Someone really has to be on. So, the only person that I will date is someone that's on their spiritual path and doing their purpose. That's the only one. So. Oh, nobody's on. Whoop, whoop. What's going on, nobody? How you been? How have you been? What did Ray say? I don't work in Magick. Yeah, no. If I've been with a quiet guy, yes, I was. My daughter's father. He was pretty quiet. I really didn't have any problems with my daughter's father. We just had, he didn't want to walk his spiritual path, and I had to respect that. That's it, you know? I can't tell him, hey, you got, no. He's doing good for himself. Yeah, way too much lust. I'm not lustful, and I'm not looking for lustful situations. I'm looking, actually, I've been asking God for full term. I've been single for 9 years. Like, I pay all my bills. I take care of myself. I take care of my kids. Like, I just want someone, to be honest, I want a spiritual partner. That's all. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. I don't do private reads, sorry. I'm not called to do any channelings this evening, so sorry, bud. Can't help you. Not today. I'm too tired. I just worked mad hours. I'm tired. No. So yeah, no. Been single for 9 years. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to someone for 9 months. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. And I'm good with it. Didn't work out. He's on his own journey. So he's on his own journey, and I'm on my own journey, and that's how that's working out. How was my neck tonight? Actually, it was, I did not know it was going to rain. So my neck was acting out because it was raining. Because it was going to rain today. I didn't even know. The weather didn't say it was supposed to rain today. Today it was okay. I took 2 Tylenols last night, so it calmed it down. So I slept pretty well last night. Today I'm a little not on the struggle bus like I was last night, but hey, we're here. That's all I'm saying. We're here. We are here. No, I had neck surgery, meaning they cut me open. You see this? I think it's right there. A big slit right there. So I have a fake neck, okay? It's fake. It's made of titanium. Titanium, plastic, and ceramic. So yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling better. That's for sure. I have my days. Wow, it says relationships. And that's, so 12 adds to a 3. Pretty interesting. New relationships are arising. That's funny because somebody said if I was single. I don't know. Maybe God might just give me something. I don't know. Yeah, it was serious surgery. Yeah, right. Like titanium. Yeah, it's made out of titanium. Cool, Dark Bunny. You're awesome. No, I pass. I'm good. I got menopause. That was a good one. That was a good one. So you're a Taurus. Wow, I have a lot of Tauruses. That's really interesting. My daughter's father was a Taurus. They're fun. Tauruses are fun. I'm not gonna lie. Tauruses are really fun. Tauruses are really fun. Oh, Libras. I don't really. Oh, I thought you said you were a Taurus because I seen Taurus. Libras. Not too. My sister's a Libra. Tauruses. What? Actually, they don't smell at all. That's a lie. Tauruses do not smell. From my own personal experience. No, they don't. They don't smell. And I kind of, yeah, I know a few Tauruses. Yeah, Tauruses don't smell. Tauruses are stubborn. That is a fact, Ray. You are exactly right. The bull is stubborn. Yes, they are. Especially when you tell them the truth. Libras, I really don't. I'm a Virgo. I don't really. Libras are okay, but not for me. They're just not. Tauruses, yes, Tauruses are stubborn, just as. But you have to understand Tauruses as well. Taurus is an earth sign. Virgos are earth signs as well, and we're stubborn as a mule. Just saying. No, he's actually a May. April's, I've never dealt with an April Taurus, to be honest, so I can't say anything. But I know May Tauruses are very sensual. Tauruses that are in May are very sensual. And yeah, but they are stubborn. Yeah, air sign. Virgos love clean houses. Yes, we do. Like that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be spring cleaning tomorrow since I don't work Fridays. Leos love attention. I have 2 Leos. I have 2 boys that are Leos. Yes, they do. They love attention. No, actually, my boys don't like it. My boys, actually, I have 2 Leos, and they don't really care for. They don't drive for attention. I did talk to a Leo years ago. He did. Yes, he was a player. Leos are players. We could go down the zodiac sign. You go all the way down. Like I said, well, actually, I don't know if Libras are clean or not. My sister's a Libra, and her and I don't get along. Let's just put it that way. I think Libras are whores, in my opinion. The females, anyways. I don't know about the males, but I know the females. Female Libras they're loose cabooses, man. They just give it to everybody. I'm sorry for your Libras out there, but I have 2 Leos. I have 2 boys that are Leos. I love my Leos. And my boss is a Leo, so. Which ones are toxic? Yes, I know I'm right. My sister is 36. She has 4 kids by 4 different men. And she's been married 4 times. Can I say no more? Can I say more? Can I say no more? I haven't even been married, not even once. Not even once. And I have 3 kids by the same man. 3 kids by one person. Just one person. Yes, Leos are misunderstood. I know, James, I know. I should give dating advice. How am I going to give dating advice when I'm not even dating? I'm just saying, I can't give dating advice if I don't even date. I'm just saying, I'm not going to give dating advice. I can't give dating advice if I'm not in a relationship. You know, like I said, I've been single for 9 years. I think that explains it. I'm a 3. So yeah, my life path number is a 3. So we're very independent, creative, ambitious. And it's not about money, it's about spirituality. So I'm rich in spirit. I don't care. I don't care about all this money. I don't care about living a luxury life. I don't care about, what I care about is peace, love for myself, evolving, being a better version of myself. Who can I help? How can I assist? And how can I help someone so they can do better for themselves? That's all I care about. Life path number 5. That's funny. My daughter's father is a life path number 5. And he's very skilled. I'm not gonna lie. He's very skilled. Very, very skilled. Thank you, nobody. And Diane, everybody that's helping out in the chat. Thanks. I know. I can't be one of those. I can't be one of those, Ray. Not today. Not today. You know, it's so funny and so cringy at the same time. You know how all these videos are like AI generated, right? Which is funny to me. Because YouTube offered me if I wanted my videos to be AI. And I told them no. Like, no. I declined it. Literally, I declined it. I don't believe... And you could tell when AI is fake anyways. Like, I've seen many videos, they actually give me a headache. I can tell when a video is AI. And you could just... If you're fucking that stupid that you cannot differentiate what AI and reality is, you got a fucking problem. You do. You got a problem. If you cannot be discerned on AI and reality, it boggles my mind. It really boggles me. I just can't do it. Not me, not now. You know how like that Dare commercial? Not me, not now. That's pretty me. Not me, not now. Yeah, I can't do AI. Yeah, they can improve it all you want. You still can realize if it's fake or not. You can tell. You can tell. You can tell when someone's being authentic and someone's being fake. You, especially if you are really in tune with yourself, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Just saying. Because they don't have discernment. It's because they're so used to the fake facade that they live every day. Because you have, like, people do literally do that. Look at Instagram. Look at Instagram. Look at Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. Have you noticed everybody wants to be the same? I don't. I don't have any social media. The only social media I have is what I do. And what I do is to help people. That's all I do. No, I like to be the goat. I have a cat moon. So we're goats. We're the goats. No, I don't want to be the same. Look at what happened with COVID. You know, look at what happened with COVID. Prime example. It's kind of like what's going on with AI. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, did it? That's pretty neat. See, Diane knows what we're talking about, and nobody. Yeah, we're the goats. We're the goats. We're the trailblazers. We're the trailblazers. Damn it. I guess it's another chat night. I swear to God. I try to do a live. I try to throw some cards, and it's just, if it, you know what? I go with the energy, and I'm not going to force something that doesn't need to be forced, that doesn't need to be there. You know what I mean? So if God wants me to just talk to people, then that's what I'll do. If God wants me to throw some cards, then that's what I'll do. It's funny because somebody was like, something about Jesus. I said, well, Jesus was a pagan. I'm just saying. Jesus was a pagan. Jesus had gifts. Jesus also was a healer. What am I? I don't know. What am I? So it's funny when people want to come at me. It's just hilarious. Yeah, well, that's why I tell people that come in my channel, like, hey, go make your own content. Go create something. Stop being useless and be useful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nobody. Yeah, we have to do that. Jesus was a witch t-shirt. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's funny. I used YouTube as a hobby. I do it to help people. I don't do it as a job. Even though you can say it is, but it's not. Because I can be consistent if I choose to. But I only come on when I'm guided to. I don't just come on YouTube and just read cards. No. I come on because God tells me to. And obviously it's for a reason. Like they say, a reason for a season and a season for a reason. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. Well, I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and obviously you see how many subscribers I have. So I don't really, my thing on YouTube, I don't care about the subscription. I care about giving the message. If the message resonates with you, it resonates. If you want to like my content, then so be it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, we exchange energy. But I don't really care to monetize my channel. I don't have that much to monetize it. And that's funny you said that, Ray, because I was thinking like, well, what's like if I do get to a certain like level in YouTube, would I monetize my stuff? Probably not for a long time. I'm just not that type of person. Like, I don't make money off of YouTube. I do have a job, a real job. And I also am working on other things. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube doesn't pay my bills. People that depend on YouTube, let's say if YouTube goes down, what are you going to do? I'm just curious. If YouTube goes down, how are you going to make money? I always look at the future, right? Because we don't know where AI is going to go. We don't know how it's going to happen. But I have a feeling we're probably going to have a blackout for a while. And what are you guys going to do? Because all your content is on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Everybody makes their money on the internet. What's going to happen? I'm just curious. How are people going to survive if there's a severe blackout? Just saying. I'm just being logical. Because I'm still old-fashioned. I don't really care about the new things that are coming. I don't care about clothes trending. I don't care about the trends. I don't care to get lip injections. I don't care to get my ass big. I don't care to have implants. I don't care to have a facelift. I'm going to be 40 years old. Does it look like I need a facelift? I just take care of myself. I think if you just take care of yourself, you'll be fine. And you're not into toxic shit. Because if you notice someone that is toxic and someone that's not toxic, the one that's toxic is aging. And they're in their, it's crazy because I see 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, they look older than me. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? But also a lot of people don't understand energy either. So, which I work with energy and I treasure my energy. That's why I don't sleep around. I've been celibate for 7 years. Since my daughter's been gone, I've been celibate. So like, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time, my energy, so you could go build with someone else. Not happening. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not doing that. I already experienced that before, and I'm not going to do that again. So, you know what? If I'm meant to be single until I fucking die, I don't care. Oh, well, so be it. And a lot of people that are on their spiritual path are mostly alone because no one can match our energy. And I'm not saying I'm better than you or I'm better than that person next to you or whoever. No, I just know my energy. I know what I do with my energy. I've been clearing my energy for 7 years. So I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And a lot of people don't know how to be alone. And this is why a lot of men get trapped with situations where the chick wants the dude for the money, status, children. They trap them with kids so the man could provide for them. It happens. I see it every day. It happened to my daughter's father. It happened to him. He's a contractor. He's a roofer. He's a builder. He makes good money. You know what I mean? Tell me what right ears ringing. Nobody really. Yeah, but you gotta tell. Oh, because I'm from New York. So I have a little bit of Brooklyn, a little bit of Queens, you know. So I'm a mixed breed. That's why I have an accent. Oh, and I do speak a different language. That's funny. I was born in the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx. I wasn't raised in the Bronx, though. I was born in the Bronx, but not raised in the Bronx. I was born in New Lebanon Hospital. I don't even think it's there. I don't even know. Oh, Diane! Yes! Oh, you want to take some Spanish classes, Diane? Some Spanish lessons? I don't mind. I don't mind just for you. Oh, really? Like I said, I wasn't born, I wasn't raised in the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx. That's all I know. I was just born there. I don't know anything about the Bronx. So you speak German? That's funny. I've always wanted to speak German. Always. That's funny. You live in South Ozone Park? I used to live there. Did you know Trump was from South Ozone Park? Jamaica, Queens? Did you know that? I was raised in South Ozone Park. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was raised in South Ozone Park and Knickerbocker Avenue in Brooklyn. So Knickerbocker Avenue for the first few years, because I was in foster care. So I was born in foster care. So I don't know where I was, but when I was 3, 4 years old, when I moved into my foster mom's house, we lived in Knickerbocker Avenue and Myrtle Ave. And then we moved to South Ozone Park years later. So really? Guyanese? Really? But what happened to Liberty Ave? Liberty Ave had a lot of Pakistans and Indians and stuff like that. Is it still the same? I'm just curious. I haven't been there. You are Guyanese? Well, there was a lot of Jamaicans in South Ozone Park. Oh, James, you live in Colorado? I haven't been to South Ozone Park in, wow, 2 years? It's been 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Yeah, I haven't been home in a while. Yeah, I know it's expensive. My brother lives in Howard Beach. I can't eat chicken curry. I can't eat spicy foods. You want me to die? Do you want me to die? I can die. Yeah, I heard Colorado's prices are getting up there because people are moving there. So what happens is when people leave and other people come in that have more money because of the tax bracket, because it's going on in our town too. You know, everything is going up because people are buying properties from New York City, Europe, like those places. They come here, they buy things, and then things raise the price, and then all the locals leave. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And especially, you know what really screwed everything? COVID did. Because everybody migrated. Like before, I live in a small town. I live in the suburbs on farmland. Everywhere that I live, it's just all farm. Since all the city people came up, everything's expensive. The traffic is ridiculous. Before, we never even had traffic. And then they want to come here and change the laws. I'm going to give you one example. They don't like cow poop, right? So they don't want farmers driving in town with their tractors. What? So get the fuck out. Guess what? Those farmers supply your food. Those farmers get up early in the morning. Those farmers, if it wasn't for those farmers, you wouldn't have shit. Just saying. I defend my farmers. Actually, I tried to run for public office, and guess what? They haven't called me back. Yeah, I tried to run for office, but exactly, you wouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. And plus, I've worked at certain farms. You know what I mean? Like, I know how hard they work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting up crack of dawn fucking feeding cows, like, come on. Like, the chickens, you got to take care of everything. You know what I mean? Like, farmers get up early in the morning to help make sure that you have food. I live on a farmland. Yeah, it is. And you know what's funny? These people that want to change the laws, right? Which is it's really funny to me. The only thing they do is sell clothes, sell antiques. They don't even know what actual hard labor is. Oh, wait. Stock market. Not just that. Wait, hold on. Their parents gave them money. Or most of them have inheritances that were passed down to them. So they don't know how it is to work at a farm. They don't know how it is to bust your ass all day. Hard labor. They're not used to hard labor. They're not. And I'm not trying to crack on them, but it's true. Yeah, but guess what? You eat them eggs, don't you, to keep your protein. So I'm just saying, I understand like the chickens are nasty or whatever, but guess what? If it wasn't for those chickens, you wouldn't have your eggs every day. Actually, I want to get me some chickens. So yeah. I went to a farm the other day. I took my kids, my work kids, and they loved it. They loved it. I know, right, Diane? Thanks, Diane. You're such a doll. And nobody. Thank you, Diane, and nobody. I'm telling you, I got the best moms. Why would I get protein powder? Do I know how it's made? Do I know what's really in there? They could say it's protein powder all it wants. You don't know what chemicals that they really have. I'm just saying. Yeah, pigs eat whatever. But guess what? You wouldn't have no pork chops and no ribs. All right, James, bye. And for you Puerto Ricans out there, you wouldn't have no pernil. Just saying. I understand animals do their thing, but humans are just as worse as animals. Just saying. Just as worse as animals. To be honest, William, I rather deal with animals than humans. And I believe nobody and Diane can agree with me on that. Diane and nobody, do you guys agree? Do you agree? I wasn't going to be on this long. See? See? Look at what you guys did. At least we're having a good time. And at least everybody's laughing. And nobody's getting out of character. Mercedes, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Yeah, I wasn't going to do a chat, but you know, it's so weird. When I came on, I heard a chat, but I was like, you know what? Let me just take the cards out. You never know. You know what I mean? Like the energy just might shift and I might just throw some I don't know. You know, I come on when I'm guided to. That's good. Hopefully life is treating you well. Oh, I don't play card games. I channel messages and then cards come out. Or sometimes the cards come out and I channel the messages and everything just correlates with what I say. That's pretty much. So I use oracles. So pretty much my channel is for self-improvement. Not just self-improvement, also finding your own purpose. You know what I mean? So my channel is for self-improvement, finding your own purpose, what makes you happy, finding different solutions on projects. So yeah, my channel is for improving. How can you improve? How can you be a better version of yourself? Let's say if people are in toxic relationships, why are you still there? Why? What is it doing for you? How is it helping you grow? I understand there's never going to be a 50-50. But the point is, there has to be reciprocation. There has to be respect. There has to be honesty. There has to be trust. And no one believes in that anymore. They don't. We live in times where everybody wants to screw everybody. Everybody wants a high just to fuck. I don't understand. I just don't get it. How can you make 50,000 after taxes and then something? I don't know. I see you. Do you do something with wood? Like crafting, William? I don't know. I see a whole bunch of wood and I see you like out of like a shop, like a wood shop or some type of like shop. There you go, William. I just gave you an idea. See? Because all I seen was piles of wood and I'm like, interesting. I'm intuitive. This is my job. And people call me crazy. And people call me, I'm a witch. People say I'm a lot of things. It's a gift. It's a gift that I got blessed with. Okay. Are we going to be in World War III? I haven't been looking at the news. Stop looking at the news. Go do something useful. Like go create something. Wow, really? A neurosurgeon? Yeah, it takes a lot of school to go to. You know what I mean? Thanks, Morgan. So, William, I'm like wood. I don't know. I see you just coming up with an idea. So, my advice to you, William, go fishing because I know you like going. I know you like your fishing. Just go on your boat and it will ponder on you. It will come. That idea will come. Or if you're working your shop, because I see you like to work in your shop, it keeps you busy. What you can do is when you're doing, an idea will come to you. I don't know what idea it will be, but something will come to you and you can make money that way. Also, William, you can do videos too. If you look on my YouTube, I do wood burning and wood crafting. And I learned on my own. No one taught me how to do it. I learned on my own. I did take wood class in high school. I took electric class and I took wood class. And so I have some skills. Got some skills. William, I'm not here for the money. I'm here to make sure that everybody succeeds. Everybody gets where they want to go. That's my goal here. I don't look for money. I don't, Yeah, William, don't do OnlyFans now. Don't do it. Don't do it. I would never do OnlyFans. That is so disgusting and degrading for a woman. Hey, if that's how you make your money and you want to step that low, then go ahead, so be it. It won't be me. Not me, not today, not ever. Yeah, well, that's them. That's not I. I can make my own money working with my hands. I'm good. I got hands, I got feet, I got a mouth, meaning I could speak my mind. So, I don't need OnlyFans. I'm good. I'm good. No. So, yeah, if people who does OnlyFans, it's like, that's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on people that make money, but that's, go do something that you actually do. If you like to have an OnlyFans and you want to do that, so be you. But that won't be me. Won't be me. Not today, not ever, not ever, ever. You know what? I'd rather go eat dirt. Not just that, I'd rather go shovel poop. And that would be horse shit, which I have done. I have shoveled horse shit. I worked at a horse farm. So, you know what I mean? I'd rather go shovel shit than someone seeing my body. It's just disgusting. To me, anyways. It brings it brings out the chads and the wannabes. That's funny. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. Yeah, I would never do. No. Like I said, I don't even have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of those social medias at all. None. Zero. And I'm good. Exactly. Ghost. See, look what Prime said. Ghost. Yeah, I'm ghost. Like, the only time you'll see me is on YouTube. That's it. Because I don't even post on Rumble. I don't post on Rumble. I don't post barely on my Telegram account. I don't post really on my OogTube. It's kind of like YouTube, but it's an OogTube. So it's UGHE, I think it is, or something like that. Nobody knows about that at all. So, I'm from New York. Can you tell the accent? But I live in the country, so I don't have the Brooklyn or Queens accent anymore. So it's a mix of a little bit of everything. Oh, and Spanish. I do speak Spanish. My first language is Spanish. So yeah. Oh, thanks. She is a true New Yorker. That's funny. Yeah, I love upstate. I would never go back to the city, not even if you paid me. I don't care if you say, hey, I'll pay you $5 million to move to New York City. I said, guess what? You can shove that $5 million up your ass and I'll stay where I belong, where I'm not seen or heard. I like to be not seen and not heard. You know what I mean? I like to be in the middle of nowhere where I'm not bothered. $5 million. I'm doing good, Richard. Am I married? No. I am not married. I am single. Single like a Pringle. And I am not looking. I'm not looking. Just not. Yes, I'm very happy. Happily single. I don't have anybody tell me what to do, what to wear, where to go. I did that for 15 years. 15 years. I'm good. I was with someone for 15 years. That's a long time. No, definitely not. Single life is the best life. I could come and go as I want. Like, I don't have to be bothered. I don't have to take care of another child. I have 3 boys already. I don't need another child. I don't. I don't need someone that's insecure, that's belittling me, that talks down to me, that thinks that they're better than me. Not doing it. It's not. The guys that I've dated, yes, they're kind of like men child. Yes. Exactly. That's funny. Okay, we're going to do a guessing game. We're going to guess how old I am. Guess how old I am. What about her daughter? What? Ray, just come on, Ray. Jeez, Louise, man. You just like shouted it out. 48. Really? Not even close to it. No, I don't even look it either. He said 85. I know. 85. He's just mad. 38. Tyrone. Well, because his name is Tyrone. There you go. It says it all. Tyrone. Three kids and 30. Who's 3 kids and 30? I'm confused. I have 3 boys. One is going to be 18. Actually. He's going to be 18 this year. Nope. I started at 22. I started having kids at 22 years old. Nope. I would never. I said, I am 29 and single, need an older woman with pension to cover my rent. Ha! You better go find one. Somewhere. I don't know where, but it ain't me. I don't take care of no men. You know what? I want a man to take care of me. I'm tired of taking care of men. Fuck. Hell out of here. I ain't taking care of no man. Am I Italian? No. I'm Puerto Rican. Baby mama. That's funny. Top. You look sort of Rican. Hey, I don't know who my dad is. So I don't know. The only thing I know is my mom is Puerto Rican. That's it. I don't know who my dad is. Water. It's called water. Staying hydrated so I could stay looking young. No, you're not my dad. That's so disturbing. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather take care of my kids. And I don't need to worry about another child. I don't need another child. I don't want to take care of another child. Not happening. Gatorade is horrible for you. Do you even know the properties that are in Gatorade? You don't even want to know. I don't drink Gatorade, and I would never give my kids Gatorade. Drink water with electrolytes. It's called go drink some Fiji. Just saying. Whiskey and water, I don't drink. I don't drink. I was with an alcoholic. I would never be. I don't drink. Well, Puerto Ricans do have black in them. So, yes. If you want to say that, yes. He says nigger. No, sorry. I don't hang out with people I don't know. I don't do those. No. Sorry, Ray. Not happening. So have you been tough? Richard, I'm confused on what you're saying. I am confused. No, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, if I've been through some tough things, yeah. All my life. I was in foster care. What do you think? We had the fucking silver spoon? No. Nobody cares about us. Nobody gives a shit about us. So if I had a tough upbringing, yes, that's why I am the way I am. Because nobody cares. New one. Guess what people care about? How are you going to fill their pockets? That's what people care about. How are you going to fill their pockets? I'm not filling anybody's pockets. I'm going to be filling my own pockets. See, nobody cares. Well, the people on YouTube, certain people that, yeah. I know Diane and nobody. I know you guys care. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying like in general in my life, period. You know, nobody's. The only one that has cared for me has been actually my boss. She's been like the only one. Hey, William, I might win the lotto. You never know. William? Never know. Just never know. If my kids care about me, yeah. I have my son is about to be 18. He helps when I'm sick, because I have a lot of health issues, my son takes care of me. So you know what I mean? My son takes care of me. So you're playing on words. Woohoo! You might. I didn't like of trying on the part. I'm confused, William. Yeah, I like the face. Nobody, I really do. I need a shower. Get my hair fixed. Oh, the lottery? I was actually thinking about playing like maybe next week or something. I don't know. When I don't gamble. I don't like to gamble. I think gambling is a waste of time. And people get addicted to it, because I see my mom get addicted to gambling. Because we used to go to so down in Brooklyn, they had these little slot machines at the stores. They call them bodegas. So my mom used to go to the bodega down in Brooklyn, and we would sit there for a long time. I don't know, it was a long time. Okay. So my mom would put the quarters in, or the 5 cents, because back then they had the 5 cent ones too. And she would pull the stupid lever all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a casino. I've been to the Harris Casino down in New Jersey. That was a nice casino. That was my first time, not my first time going into casino, but me playing in a casino, that was my first time. It was for my 33rd birthday, actually. I took myself out for my 33rd birthday. And I went to the casino. And I really didn't care for it, to be honest. A lot of people like to gamble. I don't care to gamble. I don't. I've went on multiple cruises, but I have not went on a cruise with my child. With my kids, no. Actually, that's on the bucket list, to take my kids on a cruise. One day. One day. I've been on 2 cruises that I paid for. Nobody paid them for me. I paid my own. You've been to one on I-90? I'm done. He said I've been to one on I-90. That's funny. Yeah, I've been to 2 cruises. I really like them. They're not bad. You get all you can eat. I used to go clubbing every night. I'm not gonna lie. For the whole week that I was on the cruise ship, I went clubbing every night. Every night. Oh man, we had a ball. It was the greatest time of our lives. It was the greatest experience. I believe the cruises are really good experiences. You missed the Cupid shuffle? What's the Cupid shuffle, Diane? Oh. As you said that, forgiveness came out. And look, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what cards came out, what dropped. Really? Wait. I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been? Oh my God. See? See? See what happens? God is good. Freaking redo my hair. It's a dance. How did you find me? I'm just curious, Divine. I haven't seen you in like, how long has it been? It's been a while. I haven't seen you on in a long, long time. Oh, wait, hold on, Diane. We got forgiveness. Look, forgiveness came out. Universal light came out. Flexibility came out. Grounding came out. Really? See? You were supposed to be here tonight. Whoop, whoop. And holistic healing came out. And family came out. That's pretty interesting. And I haven't thrown any cards yet. Shine bright like a diamond. Woo! Holy cow. That's funny. Divine, how long has it been since you haven't been on my channel? I know it's been a long time. I believe about, what, almost 2 years? Because guess what? Someone else came up on my feed. She's like, oh, I haven't seen you in like 2 years. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. That's so weird. Let's take some cards out. Let's see what we have tonight. Since we have enough people on. Since we have enough people. Let's see what cards we got. I'm glad you found me. What did I? You know what YouTube was doing? I was actually blacklisted, okay? Because of the content that I was distributing about COVID. So I was shadow banned. I got a lot of my videos taken down on YouTube. What else did they do to me? Oh, they striked my channel twice already. Yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. But you know what? We're still here, strong. We're still here. All right, let's see what we have. Yeah, they took my videos down because I was talking about COVID, and I was exposing some things about COVID, and they took. Yeah. Thank you. You're a blessing too, Divine. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, look, self-mastery. So 15 adds to 6. Self-mastery. And we have creativity. So, let's see what we get. All right. Let's say our prayers. I want to say our prayers. It's been a good night. God is good. God is so good. Oh my goodness, he is so good. Let me get some candles. Yeah, they're the chakra cards. How did you know, William? How did you know? Yeah. Wait, yeah, it is. Let's see what we have. Since I was rambling for an hour and whatever. Oh, you know a little, William. Interesting. Actually, I see you playing with tarot. Do you play with tarot cards, William? I'm getting a lot of messages for you. That's weird. Well, I see you dabbling into Terra. Just a FYI. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody learns on their own time. Yep. He said, okay. Let's see. There's a lot of masculines. Do I accept donations? I do, but I don't have anything up at the moment because somebody did something with my Cashapp. So they messed up my Cashapp. So I stopped putting my Cashapp information up because they were sending people to my Cashapp. So. What does that mean, nobody? Wow, look at you, William, coming out of your shell. Yeah, I know, Divine. People ruin it for people, you know?
Last donut.
Oh, I got the last donut.
I didn't get to have this.
Because you guys ate all the donuts.
No, I didn't have one.
I'm not going to eat that tonight. I'm going to eat it tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, but I didn't get to have any donuts. Well, I'll give it to you since I didn't want it.
Yeah, they also took down my PayPal as well, so I can't use PayPal. So I can't use PayPal. Cash App is, I look at it like this. God will bless me some way, somehow. You know? It is what it is. Yeah, misery needs company. Exactly. You're right. You're right. All right. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be the name. That kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For that is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Metatron, stand defend to please protect my energy, my space, and the energy of the collectives. Please let me be a clear conduit for this message that I will be delivering for the collective. Also, please help those that are lost in spirit. Please help them find their way. Please give them strength. Help them with their purpose. Give them a meaning to their life purpose. Let them find their jewels within themselves. Let them shine. Amen. All right. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, someone hacked your PayPal? That's crazy. Yeah, someone hacked my bank account. Man, like I'm just done with it. Like I just can't. Just can't do it. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, God, what's the message for the collective? What does the collective need to know? Well, that was fast. You seen that? No way. This card came out last night. You see that? Nobody. Didn't this card come out last night for the collective read? So, okay. So we're going to talk about this specific card. So I am presence is 30, right? Interesting, because I said my life path number was a 3, right? Interesting. So yes, my life path is a 3. So the I am, it's like, okay. So I am amazing. I am fabulous. I am successful. It's the solar plexus. So if the solar plexus are out of alignment, right? What happens is we don't have self-confidence. We have insecurities. We have denial. We have, it's pretty much all the negative emotions that hold that are trapped. Yes. That are trapped in your solar plexus. So what happens is this is how you feel internally, right? About yourself. So what you do is how you reprogram your mind, because we've had this subconscious mind where, we still live in the old programming. So what you need to do is deprogram yourself from people, places, and things, and focus on self-improvement, self-love, self-care. What are you doing for you? Because remember, as givers, right? Because a lot of us are givers and we don't expect anything in return. But what happens is because we're such givers, we don't get the balance. Even though the universe will have a balance somewhere, somehow. It may not be today. It may not be 5 years down the road. It will be when God says, you know what? It's time for your karma. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So pretty much, William, it's the negative. Yeah. So that's the negative. That's why people look older. That's why, you know what I mean? Because it's that self-doubt, negative talk, like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a loser. I'm not going to make it. You're literally manifesting. Because remember, words are powerful. What you say, manifest. So when you say, I am amazing, I'm going to be successful, I will be successful, I am successful. You see how the words change, the vibration change? So if you're saying, I'm stupid, I'm lame, I'm lazy, I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser, all these negative self-talk, you're literally saying that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? Divine knows what, yes. I don't do private readings and I don't do live readings. I just channel who I'm meant to channel for. If God tells me, like William, I've had how many people on my live? The one that called out to me was William. So I did one for William. Like Diane, when Diane first came on my channel, which Diane is witness here, when Diane came on my channel, I just channeled for her. Because I was told to and I was asked to. Like nobody. I think I did one for nobody as well. So whoever I am guided to do a channeled message, that's who I'm guided to do it because that person needs it. I don't just do because people want me to do it. I do it when God says, hey, this person really needs your help. I will go assist them. And that's what I do. You know what I mean? So yeah, so the I am presence. You know what I mean? So focusing on the positive, not the negative. Armando Ortiz. Sometimes when we channel messages, we expect something and we totally don't get that message that we expect. You're welcome, nobody. Sorry, I won't. I know about what the Pope does and what he's done. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Even though I was baptized in the Catholic Church, I don't. I just know too much dirtiness that he's done, and I can't do that. Sorry. Everybody thinks that Pope Francis is this amazing. No, he's not. No. Not by far. Thanks, Divine. I just call it as I see it. You know what I mean? Energy doesn't lie. Energy just doesn't lie. All right, let's see what we have, guys, since the I am came out. So, William, yeah, take some time for yourself. Maybe the universe wants you to focus on yourself right now. You know what I mean? You know? All right, let's see what we have. All right, what does the collective need to know since the I am came out? Ooh, we have 27, psychic development. And it adds to a 9, which is pretty interesting because we are in a universal 9 year. So universal 9 year is to go within, to develop these, to enhance them, right? To find a light within yourself. Self-mastery. Interesting, because that self-mastery came out. So right now it's time to self-master your gifts. It's like the hermit, right? They want you to go within. Wow, we have 7, holistic healing. So 7 has to do with spirituality, holistic healing, holistic health, Reiki. I am a Reiki master. I am a practitioner and an integrated energy therapist. So like I say, I work with energy. So they want you to focus on different modalities of healing modalities. Like I said, Reiki, massage, chiropractic, because you need to move the energy. There's stuck energy that's in your root chakra that's blocking you from abundance. And that's abundance within, not the exterior. It's not about the material world. It's about the interior world. You. What is your foundation within yourself? Is your foundation within you healthy? Are you taking care of your mind, body, and soul? Are you taking care of your spirit? Are you nourishing your spirit? Are you making your foundation strong within yourself? Like I said, it's not about the money. It's about self. Exactly, see? Exactly. It is a spiritual battle. So right now they want you to just focus on yourself. God will give you the answers. Meditate, go for a walk. Walking, you can meditate. It's the same concept. Walking, don't bring your phone, leave your phone home. Go sit by a creek. I don't know, go fishing. You know what I mean? Go do something that you like to do. Something that's going to just, you need to just let go of electronics for at least a day. And you'll see the difference. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. If God permits, if God says, you know, Eve, I want you to do a live, then obviously I need my phone, right? So that's how that works. So they want you to take care of yourself. How do you want to feel? Because remember, we're not chasing, we're attracting. And it depends on the frequency you're in. So if you're on the lower vibration, you're going to attract low vibrational people. So if you're on a higher vibration, you're going to attract those people that are meant to be in your life, like soul family, How did I know I was going to meet Diane and nobody? I didn't know. But they're here. I didn't know. Look at Divine. She was gone for how long? And look, bam, she's here. You know what I'm saying? So your soul family, it depends on your energy. What are you attracting into your life? You know? All right. Wow. Look at this. You can't make this up. You see me shuffle. Self-mastery. You just can't make it up. You just can't. So 15 adds to 6. Remember what I talked about? Your root chakra, your internal compass, yourself, your vibration, your energy. It's right here. But it starts with you, with your foundation. And then you work your way up. So if you guys don't know, you know in the back of Revelations where it says about the 7 angels, I don't know if you guys read the Bible or not. I've read the Bible all my life, okay? But in the back of Revelations, from I think 19 to 22, right? Revelations. It talks about the 7 the 7 archangels. Well, if you guys don't know, these 7 angels are your chakras. If you count them, there's 7 chakras, right? So that's entering the kingdom of God, illumination, enlightenment. And how you access this? Meditation. What did Jesus do? What did Noah do? What did Joseph do? Just look at the disciples that God chose. They were all sinners, right? But he chose them for a specific reason. Just like he chose you. Just like he chose me. Just like he chose Diane. Just like he chose Divine. Just like he chose nobody. Everybody has a purpose. It's finding the purpose. And how you find that purpose, how you access the purpose, how you access the deep knowledge is accessing yourself. It's taking time out to be with self. And we have this conversation all the time. So when you do meditate, you're going to see a movie. You're going to see things that you have done to other people and what people have done to you. It's not pretty, but it needs to be done because you need to know your flaws. You need to know why are you attracting these certain energies, right? But you also need to confront what you have done. And you also need to forgive yourself for what you have done to others, but also what you have done to yourself. Because sometimes we put ourselves in these situations because we think that we can be of assistance, and instead we end up destroying ourselves in the process. So it helps you to gain more boundaries, setting healthy boundaries for people, places, and things. And don't let anybody think that you're a fool, because you're not a fool. People may think you're a fool, but you're not a fool. And also, God will help you gain insight on what's to come. Like I was telling William, I see him working, I see a whole bunch of wood and him working on something. because that's not my business to know. That's for God and William to know. I'm just giving the message. That's what I seen. That's what God wanted me to tell William, and that's what I did. All right, we have one more. Wow, we have 18. Love. Love thyself. How are you going to love someone when you don't even love yourself? Good question, right? Ask yourself. And it adds to a 9. That's crazy. We started with a 9 and we end with a 9. It's called self-love. As I said, no one's going to love you until you learn how to love yourself. You're going to keep on attracting these people because you don't love yourself. You don't have healthy boundaries. I don't care what it is. People, places, and things. Family. Especially family. All right. Wow. We have universal light. And it's another 7. We have a 34. 34 adds to 7. You are the universal light. You are the change that's here. You are the change. You are the child of light. You don't even understand your guys' power. The power that you all have, you just need to master yourself. Down from the root all the way to your crown. And it's not a one-day thing. It's continuing until you die. It's self-mastering. Self-mastering emotion, self-mastering a project, self-mastering speaking. There's so many things that you can self-master, but God wants you to master yourself. Thyself. Know thyself. When you know thyself, no one can tell you who you are. It's funny when people say, I know you. No, you don't. How do you know me? You don't know me. Do you even know yourself? Just saying. I've been alone for 9 years. I know myself. Do you know yourself? How have you been alone? Have you figured yourself out? And I'm not saying you're going to figure yourself out overnight. It takes time. I chose my spiritual path because I wanted it. And plus, I was forced on my path. I was forced on certain things. And guess what? I'm glad that I was forced on my path because I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I would not be spiritually successful if I wasn't. I don't say I don't have any bad days. I have plenty of those. You know what I mean? It's all about self. How are you treating yourself? How are you loving yourself? All right, so let's see. We're going to take out the cosmics because, I don't know, I just kind of like drew me to that. So. All right, let's see what we have. All right, so we have Mother Earth, 22. So you could be a master number 22 somewhere in your numerology, but it's saying to connect to Mother Earth. And that's grounding. Love thyself. Love the bad parts of you, the good parts, the broken parts, the sad parts, the fearful parts, the happy parts, the goofy parts, the humorous parts. You have to love every part of you. And who cares what people think of you? Who cares? All right, wow, we have timeout. 32 adds to 5. So 5 has to do with change. 32 is 5. That's change, major change. I've been seeing 5s. 555. I've been seeing it for a while now. And guess what? We've been having a lot of 10s and we've been having a lot of 5s. So remember, 5s are change, right? If it's a good one or it's a bad one. It depends on the energy that you're in, right? Then you have a 10. So you had the 10 and then you take down the 0 and it adds to a 1. That's new beginnings. So 10s are completions and 1s are new beginnings. New endeavors, new ideas, new projects, new creativity. It's new. Wow, we have move forward. And it's another 5. 23 is a 5. It's time to move forward. Time to get out of your own way. Stop letting fear conquer your thoughts. Remember, don't let your mind control you. You control your mind. And this is what you need to self-master, is your mind. How are you talking to yourself? What's a dialogue? Are you talking? How are you speaking to yourself internally? What's a dialogue? Is it of a negative one or a positive one? All right. Actually, I want to get some healing cards because I think we just need a little bit of healing here. All right. So I'm going to clean this up. We're going to take out some different cards. Hold on a second. Really? Thanks, Divine. You know, I can't see. I had to go back into my thing and then change the chat settings. Hold on, I'm catching up with the chat because I'm like lost a little bit here. Hold on. Yeah, nobody said master your own energy. Yeah, feeling 8. What is that? Oh, so 8 has to do with infinity. So 8 has to do with even give and take. You know what I mean? Like the infinity. It's like the infinity sign. So 8 is infinity. It's an even give and take. You're welcome, Divine. See, you came on at perfect time. Perfect time. Perfect timing. See, God is never late. God is never late. I always say God is never late. Hold on. Let's take some healing cards out. We're going to use these ones. We're going to use the Healing Energy Oracle, since we're talking about energy anyways. And then we're going to use Messages of Life. And they're all by Mario. Divine, we're all impatient. Don't feel bad. We are all impatient. Yeah, he's always on time, Diane. All right, I'm going to shuffle these very, very well and see what we have. Yeah. He's always on time. All right, let's see what we have. Pretty interested in what's. Let's see what the message is. What's the message for the... Whoa. They all fell out. Under the selenite. Someone needs clearing. Someone needs an energy clearing. So we have 3 cards. I haven't seen them. We're going to look at them together. Armando, you're welcome. Armando. Do you speak Spanish, Armando? All right. So we have learning to love myself. You can't make this up. Look it. You see that? Do you see that? Let's read it. So it says, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my natural and potential. I transform my weakness into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Exactly. Then we have unconditional love. And it says, my heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. We have listen to life. I'm just working, babe.
Can you just mute that real quick?
What?
I gotta ask you a question. Can you mute that real quick?
What?
I have to ask you a question. Can you mute that real quick? Please.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry, my son was asking about work tomorrow. Okay, so we have listen to life. Your socks just flew off. That's hilarious. So it says, I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the internal. That's funny because I said this to, not in this specific words, but I said to William and all of you guys to listen to yourself, right? Listen. Yeah, William, I see you doing some tarot. I see you helping out a lot of masculines. I don't know, but I seen you do wood carving, like wood, whatever you do with wood. I know you build stuff because I see you building things. But also I see you doing tarot, helping not just any type of tarot. You're going to be like helping a lot of people come out of certain situations, but first you need to come out of your own situation. If you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, William. Oh, we have immature people in the chat. It's really weird. I like men like William. Men like William actually have common sense. I know. It's divine. You know what? It's a test from God to see if I'm going to overreact. If I'm going to lower myself to his level. I'm not going to lower myself to his level. That's why I got people in the chat to take care of it. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. Now when people get really disrespectful, like this girl the other day, her name is Angie, which I'm going to say her name. She was being completely disrespectful to me. And I didn't do anything to her. I just said what was on my mind. And obviously she got offended. And then when I said, what, you slept with 10 dudes this week? Then she had nothing to say. So obviously it was true. Yeah, truth does hurt. And it's crazy because it's these females that are unhealed. So they come on to my channel, degrade me. Not just women, men do it too. Men actually are the worst. The men are the worst. You just see the crazy things these men say to me. I'm like, what? Really? Like, your mom raised you that way? Like, it's crazy. Do you talk to your mother that way? If they could talk to me that way, imagine how they talk to their mothers. And that's why they're not in a relationship. Yeah. Whoa. Hold on, one just flew. We have, remember? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what it says. You see this? Look at how beautiful this card is. I'm going to take off the colors. Hold on. Look how beautiful this card is. Exactly. Because it's their issues, not mine. But so it says, today I turn inwards and connect with the heaven within. What was I saying about revelations? For this place of peace, I can see that a situation I have resented and actually an ideal opportunity to work on my inner self. I understand that such experiences are necessary for my growth. Thou I accept such situations and now live each day in sincerity. See, William, what are you doing? You know, with what's going on, you could be home, throwing some cards, going live. You don't even have to show your face, right? You could just point the, I'm going to tell you, William, just point the camera, get one of the tripods, right? One of the tripods. You get them at Five Below for $5. You get them at Walmart. You could buy the good ones. I don't know. I use a cheap one. I got mine for Five Below. I spent $5 on my little light thingy. You use your phone. You get a deck of cards. You could use cards too. I'm just letting you know. Hold on. See, look. You could get playing cards. And you can read those. I'm just saying. You could even do Uno cards. You could read through Uno cards. And you don't have to show your face. You don't. Just saying. Just saying, William. I'm just giving you a heads up. Because I know you have a lot of hidden talent within your soul. Well, you could use any type of, if you are in tune and you have the ability to channel messages, you could use any type of decks and you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The whole stack came out. Hold on. Hold on. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 cards. We'll take them. Because 3, 3 adds to 6. So we're going to take them. Yes, Divine, you are here to heal. Exactly. See, look, you answered your own question. All right, so we're gonna, jeez, I'm getting tangled. Watch out this weekend. Don't get into any tangled business. So. Oh, Diane, you were talking about, Divine. You're talking about narcissist and empath. Okay, so that's a good question that you did ask. Because I was with someone for 9 months, not about 1 month. It's been what? From July until April, I was with him. All right. He's a narcissist. And I've called him out the first time I spoke to him. I called him a narcissist. Because I knew, because of the way how he was talking to me. You know, it's crazy because I was with their father. With my kids' father. He was a narcissist. I didn't realize that until he passed away, right? So I've seen the same characteristics. And my mom is a narcissist too, my foster mom. All right. So I've been around a lot of narcissists to realize who's narcissistic and who's not. That's why I'm by myself. Okay. So, you know, I gave him an opportunity. You know, I didn't care to date him, but, you know, he was like, you know, let's, you know, whatever. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. So how you do that is protect your energy. If you know how to clear your energy, do it. I use meditation frequency at night. And I also do Reiki on myself. So that's how I don't interact. And I don't care to. It is what it is. Yes, they do. And before he changes you, you need to go. Because they will make it seem like you're crazy. Something is wrong with you. And it's always the victim mentality that they have. Oh, well, I didn't have food and what? I just seen you traveling. What do you mean you don't have food? Like, what? Whatever. And then the lies. And it's like, yeah, gaslighting. I was gaslit. I was manipulated. I was exploited. I could just, like, it's ridiculous. I'm like, but there was a reason why I came into his life. And there was a reason why he came into my life to see if I was going to still deal with the bullshit. I'm not. So leave before it gets, yeah, run. Fucking run. Fucking dodge the bullet. Just run. Delete, block. That's what you do. Delete and block. And don't ever talk to them ever again. That's what you do. So let's continue. So that was my little input about narcissism. All right. So we have my creative power. We were talking about this. So it says, I recognize the creative power of my thoughts. We were talking about thoughts, remember? I know that I can use them to build or to destroy. Today, I choose to use my thoughts to create a universal filled with joy and harmony. I will maintain a positive attitude. I have the power to create love and peace. Thank you, Diane. So we have searching within. Look it says it right there. It says, what I see outside myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Today, I empower myself by looking past outer conditions and searching within for the source of a difficulty in my life. My inner wisdom will always help me face life challenges. I provide my best answers. It provides my best answers and my greatest healing. As I study myself, I am transformed. I said all of this already. Let's continue. Beyond. So today I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. Remember, I was talking about the exterior. The exterior is the worldly things, the material things, right? It's an illusion. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond, as William was talking about. Or no, divine, which one of you said it. Today I choose to turn my thoughts towards God, my focusing, my awareness beyond the illusions of the material world. I just said that. I experience simplicity and peace. Like, remember I was talking about I don't need a big house. I don't need diamonds. I don't need all that. Just being alive is enough for me. Being happy and doing my life purpose, that's all I'm focused on. Okay, we have more. Openness. I know that when one door closes, another opens. Today I trust the universe. I trust myself and I trust life. No matter what has gone before, I have faith that something better is on its way. My willingness to release the past prepares me to accept the many new opportunities God opens before me. Consciousness. Today, I pay attention to every thought and feeling that I manifest. My outer world reflects my inner consciousness. I pour the light of my awareness on my most constructive thoughts, so they will grow and produce the experience I want. As I always tell you, this is your path, no one else's. No one dictates where you go, what you do, and how you do it. Mindful of what create in this universe, I become an expression of divine light. And then we have the path of light. You are the bridge to the light within you. And no one can take that away from you. They could try to take your joy. They could try to dim your light. But if you have that strong connection with God, no one can destroy you. I don't care what demon tries to destroy you. It says, Let's try this again. Life places the perfect people and situations on my path to help me advance on my journey of inner growth. Remember I was talking about Diane and Nobody and Divine? Pretty interesting. Interesting. I possess the courage I need to process despite any obstacles. I possess the courage I need to process despite any obstacles I might meet. Right? In this way, I improve from day to day. Today, I choose to grow in faith, and I am confident that at the end of the road, I will join the light. Bam. Divine, I'm actually going to take out a deck for you. I just seen it in my foresight. Give me a minute. Oh, so when I lost my daughter 7 years ago, I used this deck. I don't know, I was guided to. And I used this one. With James. He's a great channeler. So let's see what we have for you. It says talking to heaven. All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what messages. I didn't want to channel the dead, but obviously you needed something, so. That takes out a lot of energy, so bear with me, okay? And I don't do this often. I don't. I channeled one time for someone, and I think it was his father, or I don't know. I think it was his father. Something happened, and I had to get out that energy. Whew, it was heavy. It was really heavy. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for Divine. Oh, I'm just on YouTube. Angels of Enlightenment. Just subscribe and press the notification button. And then I'll pop in. But I'm going to read this for Divine real quick. because I was guided to. So we're going to do that real quick. All right, Divine. What do we have for you, Divine? We have 3 cards, Divine. Let's see. We have, I am surrounded by loving animals. I had to leave that way. Ooh. So what I'm getting, Divine, their contract was up. I heard you're meant to lead the way. You're meant to tell your story. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel or not, but that's a great way. You don't need to show your face, right? But you can share your story. Ooh, I just got the cold chills. They want you to reach for the stars. They want you to know that they're okay. That they're actually your guides. They're helping you. They want you to heal. They know that it's hard for you. You've been struggling. It doesn't get, I'm not going to say it's going to get any easier because it gets worse before it gets better. So their dad died, was murdered 9 years ago, May 5th, actually. It's coming up. I still cry. I still cry. And it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay. It doesn't matter how much time passes. They were still part of your life. They were still there. You still had that experience. And no one can take that from you. So if someone says, oh, go heal. Hurry up and heal. No. Not when someone that you loved so much dies. Especially when there was never a goodbye. Especially when there wasn't a goodbye. All right, I'm going to read this and then I got to go because I'm going to start crying. And it's bringing up things for myself. So obviously I have to heal some things too. So, wow. It says, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Remember, you need to forgive yourself and also forgive them. Because I know a lot of emotions are coming up, like all the pros and the cons and like what ifs, right? Because I was there too. It was like, what if? How, you know what I mean? We cannot change their destiny. Their destiny was already written. Their contract was already written. Now you are the leader. You are the student, right? Because we are all students. We are all students, but we're all teachers from our experience. Divine, I'm going to tell you this. I know how you feel because when their dad was murdered, I wanted to go to his house. I remember I called him that day. I called him 3 times. On the 3rd time, he answered. And every time, I was with him for 15 years. So I saved his ass for 15 years. He's died. He's almost died multiple times. And my intuition, if it wasn't for my intuition, he would have been gone way before that. He should have been gone in his 20s. But this person right here listened to her intuition every time, and I saved him every time. And I remember that day when I called him, he just got out of the 5th floor because he hung himself a week before. And he came out of the psych ward May 3rd. He died May 5th. I read the journal. I have his journal. And I remember that day. I called him 3 times. I didn't know anything about what was going on. I found all of this information after he died. And plus I have his things. So, because I had to clean out his apartment. And they would only let me do it. Because, like I said, I was with him for 15 years. So, that day, I heard I was not to go. So I didn't go. I didn't go. The one time, I did not go. And I felt guilty for many years. To this day, sometimes I do. Because I'm like, if I would have just went. But I look at it like this. If I would have went, something would have happened to me, right? Because they murdered him that night. So I would have been in this mess, and my kids wouldn't have 2 parents. My kids would probably be in the foster care system. Because I don't have family, right? So it was a blessing in disguise why I wasn't there to save him that night. Even though I feel like I failed him, not just failed him, also guilt, shame, because I didn't save him, because I didn't go rescue him, because I always did. But it was his contract. It was his time to go. And I had to accept that. And it was the hardest thing to accept, especially when you never said goodbye, when there was no proper goodbyes. Because I remember the last time we did speak, we left in bad terms. That's why I don't leave with bad terms with anyone. I don't care how bad the situation is. I cannot leave on bad terms with anybody. So, like, even when people do me the dirtiest things, I always pray for them and I ask for forgiveness. And, so that's why I am very compassionate because of that situation. Because you just don't know when that person's time is up. Even though you feel it. It's their contract. Everybody has a contract. We don't know what that contract is. Only God knows. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Any more messages for Divine? Any more messages for the Divine? For Mrs. Divine? It says, I was met by so many loving people. So Divine, just look at it as they're your guardian angels. They're going to help you on your path. They're not going to steer you wrong. Their Father has steered me this whole time. Their Father is one of my guardian angels. So, all right. Any more messages? Wow. What did I say? I told you they were your guardians. Look, your guides, your guards. Your guards. Woo. They're guarding you. They're protecting you. You are never alone. They're just popping out for you tonight. My mind is free. So it says, remember me by the happy memories we created. And that's all you need to do. Remember the good times. Treasure those good times. Any more that Divine needs to know? I heard that's it, but we have one more for you. Wow, yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, there's a little girl. Wow, look at that. Yeah, there's a little girl. And then, yeah, you will be together again. And there's a little girl on here too. Look at. Right there. It's a child right back there. It's crazy. Wow. Wow. Look at this. It gave me the cold chills. It says, I send you loving signs through nature. Remember I said go out in nature? And it's pretty interesting because the butterflies are going to be blooming soon. You're welcome. Well, that's our job, you know. This is what we're supposed to do. And people, people do their own things, but I believe if you could just help one person, right? If you could just help one person, that's the goal. Wow. That's really interesting. So yeah. So that was your message, Divine. Interesting. I'm gonna pull one for Diane and nobody. I heard Diane and nobody. I don't know why. So I guess my job is not done. Hold on, Diane. Give me a minute. See, my mobs they're killing it tonight. You're welcome. I love you too. We're going to get through this together. We're going to get through this together. Together forever. All right, Diane, let me see. We're going to take out the Lightworks. And then nobody. We're going to take this one out. Okay. So we're going to do Diane first, and then we'll do nobody real quick. And they want me to read from the book because there's a message specifically for you in the book. So I'm going to do what I'm told to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Wow. Diane. Oh, whoa, 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 Diane. Look at this card. We got to turn on the bright light for this. Look at how beautiful this card is. That's you, Diane. Look at you with your bad self. Look at you with your bad self. All right, we're going to all right. So it says Merkaba Spiritual Protection 25. Adds to a 7. Wow, that's pretty interesting. It's a 7. We're going to read from the book though. That was fast. Look at that. So it says, being open to receive is a way to gain empowerment, strength, and all manner of assistance to enhance reciprocity. See, I get tongue-tied with certain words. It can helpful to be declutter and cleanse your energy field. We were talking about, that's crazy. This allows for that which is not rightfully yours to be shed. Sometimes this will include the disowned thoughts and feelings of others. When you release these thoughts and feelings, a spontaneous will grow within you. Then you can receive more of what is righteously meant to be for you. Your divine good in all ways. An open, sensitive person can easily become energetically overloaded, from physical pain to emotional and psychological tension. An overload does not feel good. You may even feel like you are carrying others on your back or in your head. The added weight can drag your natural light vibration down into anguish, doubt, fear, or despair. We were just talking about all these emotions. Your inner vision, too, may be obscured by the overload. That can make it hard to discern what is yours and what belongs to another. Whether experiencing overload to your system is an unusual occurrence for you, or you have a tendency to absorb and process others' energies, common for healers, psychics, and mediums, artists, and other sensitive, open people. You will benefit from a spiritual cleansing. Afterwards, you may feel less inclined to connect with particular people or work on certain ideas. Even if you seemed very important before the cleanse, this means that you are freeing yourself from others' input and discerning the true properties of your own heart. We were just talking about all this. This is correlating with the read that we just did. To accept a spiritual cleanse now, repeat we're not going to do that. Repeat the invocation below and then relax for as long as you need. with the oracle card resting face down over any part of your body that you intuitively feel can use spiritual cleansing. You can repeat this process daily for 3 days or up to 3 weeks. If you feel that you need it, your rest can be for several minutes or up to a half hour or more. If you can fall asleep during your cleansing, that can allow for even deeper clearing. Pay particular attention to what you sense immediately after your cleansing. It is time when you may become very aware of just who or what has been draining you, and be able to lovingly by firmly say, "You must leave my energy field now," and not return without any express verbal permission. Of my own free will, so be it. This oracle is also confirming for those of you who have been questioning if a relationship, person, or situation has been draining you or transforming negative energies or thoughts into your energy field. Your insights are correct, and you can now use this energy clearing process to remove the cords of attachment and release any negative form of that person or situation. Okay. Diane, you stayed on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. This whole reading was in alignment for you guys. Pretty interesting, huh? All right, nobody. You're next. Hopefully that message resonated. Because I know it did. I so know it did. All right, we're going to use this one for nobody. Let's see what we got. Jason is a hater. Jason's a hater. See, I told you guys hate too. I'm telling you. Well, nobody. I don't know. This one was poking out. So let's see. It did? Good. Wow. Look at this, nobody. Good, thanks. Look. And it's a 6. Did you see the number 7? "16 adds to 7. And it says, "Ask your soul." Yeah, that's hilarious. No, it was 16. Look, that's the 7. See? 7 came out again. No, not 3, 7. 7 came out. We've been having 3s and 7s tonight. 1s and 5s. So no, 16. So you add 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. So 16 adds to 1, 7. So it's a 7. All right, we're going to read from the book. I'm starting to get tired. It was a lot of energy tonight. I channeled for Divine, and that really took that. I'll probably be sleeping tomorrow. So, wait, what am I doing? Wow. This one is nothing has gone wrong, which is pretty interesting. Totally not it. Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping well, all right. So it says, wise questions create wise answers. Wise questions create wise answers. You gonna hug a tree later? Oh, hug one for me. All right, we're going to read because I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm ready for bed. As it's something you have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality, where it begins to grow and move towards you. This is how we create and expand consciousness. Asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process, but somehow most of us make it about 90%. If we don't see an evidence or desires are coming into existence, we keep asking. This holds us in a place where the answer cannot be heard. What you deserve is on its way. You only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether this is out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets vibration, not words. So, self-mastery class. When you ask, it is on its way. Here we go with self-mastery again. Soul. It's your soul. Okay? So, inspired reflection and actions. Allow yourself to dream about the kind of life you desire, and then write down your dreams. Interesting, because we have this new moon. Nobody, I heard, use this new moon energy. If you can fast 3 days, for 3 days, just drink plain water, meditate, ground yourself for these next 3 days. So pretty much what you're going to do is the day before the new moon, the day of the new moon, and the day after the new moon. That's how you're going to do it. Thank you, Diane. So 3 days, the day before the new moon, the day of the new moon, and the new moon. So they want you to allow yourself to dream about the kind of life you desire, and then write down your dreams. So you're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to use a green pen or a green pencil that's specifically for you. Okay? On a piece of paper, you're going to write your dreams down, your desires, what kind of life you want. Try sprouting seeds to add to your salads and cooking. They are nutritious, delicious, and full of life force. Listen to what you talk about. What seeds are you sowing for your future life? Interesting, because we were talking about seeds. What seeds are you planting, right? Makes perfect sense. Yeah, use a green pen. Green is for prosperity, wealth. So that's what green, and also green has to do with receiving and giving, equally give and take. It's like what, remember what William was saying, what was the 8? So it's infinity, right? So we want everything for our highest and greatest good, right? So that's what you'll be doing. Listen to what you talk about. What seeds are you sowing for your future life? So I want you to take these 3 days to just focus on self, write things down, meditate, lots of water, and then after that, have a nice good salad with some seeds. And eat a nice fat juicy steak. Eat a steak. Because steak also will help ground yourself too. You know what I mean? Because remember, fasting, your body's lighter. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, nice juicy steak. Get you a nice juicy steak with a salad. Let's see what else we have. So, wow, we have a journal work. I'm going to read that to you because I was instructed to. So I will. It says, draw or write about a vision of, let's reread that. Draw or write about a vision for your future. So I heard a vision board. If you could do a vision board, do that. Then fast forward 20, 30, or 40 years and draw or write about how you experience this vision and what it felt like. Remember I said about meditation? So there you go. Yeah, do a vision board. That's how I didn't use a vision board. I manifested a lot of things by using visualization, fasting. Because remember, energy is everything. So if your energy is high, you can manifest fast, right? So if you're on a lower vibration, you're manifesting lower vibrational things. So everything that you want and you desire, you're not going to be able to get it because you're manifesting on a low vibration. So how you manifest fast is on a higher vibration, a higher frequency. Oh, Run for Your Life is on. Yes, she's here. When I'm about to leave. I thought you said you were going to change it. No, it's Run for Fun. I say Run for Your Life. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. Thank you, nobody. I appreciate it. I still appreciate it. Well, I'm going to be working on myself tonight as well. I need to get back to meditating. I've been slacking. Hey, just because I'm on a spiritual path does not mean I'm perfect, guys. Like, I have a lot of responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect. I've been slacking. I've been on the struggle bus just as well as you guys have been on the struggle bus. I've been on the struggle bus. It's okay. It's fine. So, Run for Your Life. How have you been? I haven't seen you on in a while. Yeah, it will. I know you'll be like intuitively guided to do what you need to do anyway, so you're good at it. You're good at it. Now I gotta clean up my desk with all the cards. Another 7. Yes, Diane. Thank you for tonight. It was so much needed. I needed you guys. I was like, where's Diane? I need her. Where's nobody? I need her. Because it's been crazy these last few days. People are just like crazy. People are just like losing their shit. Like, what is going on? But you're a driver? Exactly. Exactly what Divine said. That's hilarious. Good night, Diane. Thank you. I appreciate you. I send you all the love in the universe. Send you all the love in the world. You are greatly appreciated. Oh, the ankle flesh. I've been struggling like you. Run for your life. I've been struggling with my neck because of the weather. So, and it's gonna rain Saturday, so I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We weren't supposed to get rain today, and we got rain. I felt it last night. I took 2 Tylenols. So, rain is, it's killing my mood. It's killing my mood. Thank you. You sleep well too, nobody. Yeah, it does. And also, like, I've had a lot of work. I had to do a lot of scanning. So I've been a little stressed out, and when I get stressed out, it like messes with my neck too. So between work and the weather, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't, you know what I mean? Tomorrow, I'm just going to take it easy. I have to clean tomorrow. My son has 2 jobs. He has to work tomorrow. I'm just relaxing tomorrow. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I don't want to be bothered. My phone's going to be off. Like, I don't want to be bothered. Nobody calls me anyways, so that's a given. And my work phone is off, so meaning for the weekend. So, oh shoot, it's 1 o'clock in the morning? What the heck? You've been just rambling off. Just rambling. But all right, guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I got to get my butt to bed. And run for your life. Yeah, my day will go great tomorrow. It's going to be 80 tomorrow, so I want to clean my house. I got to do loads of laundry. And then I'm going to go sit by the creek. And if God tells me to do a live, I will. If not, then I'm not. I'm just not going to. That's it. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. It's 1 o'clock. I got to get to bed. Actually, I got to pay some bills before I go to bed. I got bills to pay. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go pay my bills. It's always something. Adulting sucks. You know, adulting fucking sucks. Right? Can I just be a child and just do what I want? You know? But all right, guys, you have a good night. I'm going to bed. Well, no, I got bills to pay and then I'm going to bed. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you for being part of my live. Thank you for your exchange of energy. Thank you for your comments, your shares, your likes. Just being you. Just thank you. And thank you for just letting me be me, which I'm always going to be me anyways. So you guys have a great evening. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye. Peace.